So, like, walk me through a conversation. Let's say this scenario. I'm coming to you. I'm insistent that we only do homeowners insurance. You've asked me for the auto. I'm closed down to it. I close on the home. What happens next? Do I get a follow up? Am I being cross sold at any time? Do you chalk it up to the game and now you're just worried about the other person of, hey, I asked 10 people. That was just one of my no's. What does it
Mhm.
look like post closing if somebody doesn't move on the auto right away?
So that's a good question. It really depends. If let's just say that the homeowners, let's just say it's a really great client, right? What I mean by a great client is they're communicative, they appreciate insurance, maybe they don't want the lowest coverages or whatnot. You know you can help with the auto. You're taking down the info. You know you're grabbing their driver's license number. You're grabbing their current address. Um, do they have children? That drive. Are they in high school or college or whatever? You know that's a good policy. It's going to be a good
Mm-hmm.
premium. And
Mm-hmm.
if
Mm-hmm.
they're not willing to move that because there's too many moving pieces right now, and they don't want to find their declarations page wherever it is, or they don't want to ask their kids for their driver's license numbers, we have systems that we can do to find what or get close to what their current policy is, their limits, their vehicles,
Mm-hmm.
things like that. So if it's a good one, I'll go the extra mile and take the extra time to look it up and get over quote and say, hey, look, I don't know who you're with right now. I don't know how much you're paying. This is a preliminary quote. This is something that I think looks really good. And then
Mm-hmm.
when they see that, then their mind starts going, oh wow, okay, cool, yeah, that is really good. Let me get him over
Mm-hmm.
the things that he needs to get this going.
Mm-hmm.
But and then the other thing to do is just, I just write it down too. Like I'm a big pen and paper kind of guy, a little archaic, but if they don't want to move forward right away, or they don't want to send me the things right away, yeah, there you go. Um, and when I do have those lulls and closing was a week ago, 2 weeks ago, they're moved in, they're comfortable, they're fine, then I can reach out there. So,
Yeah, so
it,
you're kind of pre-qualifying the opportunity. If it's worthy of a follow-up, you're absolutely getting them a quote, maybe even making a dial
yeah.
until you kind of let it go to the wind.
Yeah, yeah, oh,
Yeah,
absolutely. You're still setting that expectation, even if they don't want to do it. You're just gonna let them know, like, hey, look, eventually we're gonna help out with this. I understand you don't want to do it right now. Now's not a good time, but I'm gonna follow up with you. Just keep a heads up,
yeah.
whatever.
Let's
Yeah.
say you talk to 20 prospects, and all 20 are Floridians, meaning they have both their home and auto in the state. So not
hmm
seasonal, not second homes, not rental properties. You talk to 20 people. What is the ratio on the people that are receptive to do the car insurance right now?
Man, hopefully 120. Hopefully they have some friends too. 20 people. Hopefully you get 25 out of it. No, I don't know.
Yeah, there you go.
You would hope for the full 20. Obviously, there are things that sometimes they are in the best position, and there are some uh, some ways about going like quoting that is not going to save them money on the front end. For instance, if they're moving from a suburb area and
Yeah,
then they're moving into a city, say Tampa
right.
or St. Petersburg, you know that when you switch the address, it's going to increase their premium.
Mhm.
So what you can
Mhm.
kind of do is pump the brakes a little bit, let them get their quote from their current provider.
Mhm.
It's going to increase, and then they'll probably reach out to you and say, "Oh man, let's hit up Nick and see what he has."
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
yeah, it's all eventually, and